Since 1939, when White River Valley Electric Cooperative first powered the Ozarks, the cooperative's mission has been to provide members with safe, reliable, and affordable power while enhancing the lives of those we serve. In fact, concern for community is one of the 7 cooperative principles we live by. At White River, we want to see our rural communities thrive and believe no one should be limited to opportunities because of where they live. Today, like electricity, having internet connectivity isn't a luxury, it's a necessity.
I don't know if people really understand that this is a huge problem in rural America because we're the 21st century. Everybody's connected, everybody has their mobile device. I can't believe no one doesn't have access. And so I don't think that there's a real awareness, especially in urban city life, that in rural America, this is a challenge for us.
When surveyed in 2022, 39% of White River's members didn't even have a single internet service provider in their area.
We definitely are really aware of the impact of internet connectivity or the lack thereof in our area. And I think during COVID, we really recognized that. Very, very spotty. I mean, we are in the Ozarks, so all the hills, it is pretty poor. The current status has been pretty poor for many of our students across our campuses, across our district.
In what will be the co-op's largest investment since its early days, White River's board unanimously voted to step up and tackle the internet issue. In a 5-year period, White River Connect will ensure all members have access to a world-class fiber network.
I'm so proud to see that there's a community board that wants to fulfill their mission because we had a huge problem and they're working to solve that. They're fulfilling their mission. I mean, they are really enhancing the lives of the people they serve.
To help fund this transformational fiber project, White River tirelessly applied for grants through the American Rescue Plan Act, or ARPA. That hard work paid off. The cooperative was the largest recipient of ARPA grants in Missouri, scoring $47.3 million in funding. Add to that, Ozark, Stone, and Taney counties collectively committed another $9.3 million of county ARPA allocations. These grants not only make the fiber project feasible, they also ensure that service will be affordable.
Having affordable internet for us is a big deal. As school leaders, we talk a lot about equitable access for students. We want students in Stone County to have every opportunity that a student can have in St. Louis Public Schools, the Kansas City region. And so expanding those opportunities in an affordable way for our families will really provide our students that equitable access where they can have every opportunity available for them. And so many of our families do live below that poverty line.
In the first year of construction, White River Connect has built more than 1,800 miles of fiber and connected more than 700 members with 500 more homes scheduled for installation. The community is excited about what that connectivity will bring.
There's so many learning experiences that extend beyond the walls of our building. We have kids that are really doing serious projects that require advanced technology at home. What we recognize as educators is that, yes, in the walls of our building, we're providing high quality learning, but for really students to extend and go deeper, they need to be able to have access at home.
They are saying by 2030, 25% of healthcare will be delivered by telehealth. We're fortunate at Cox Branson that we do have virtual visits right now, but this can enhance things like that where people don't even have to leave their living rooms to be treated for some minor illness, injuries, or even some preventive care. We've got the power here, but you may not have the connectivity at your house for us to have that relationship. But now, because of White River Valley Electric Cooperative Board making this decision, there's gonna be 100% of the people have a telehealth offering.
As work continues on the $270 million fiber project, White River is also pursuing more grant opportunities for funding.
This isn't the first time in my 14 years here that I've seen White River Valley Electric Cooperative step up. They got us USDA monies to help us open up a daycare for the community. Second one is our cancer center. So people don't have to drive an hour away. They help get us some money so we can get an accelerator here so people can be treated here in Branson, Missouri.
The improvements at Cox Branson were funded through the U.S. Department of Agriculture's Rural Economic Development Loan and Grant Program, or REDLG. Through the REDLG program, the USDA provides funds specifically to electric cooperatives, up to $2 million per project, to loan out for rural economic and community development projects at 0% interest. Seeing the great benefit to our members, White River has actively participated in the program for many years.
We're the Stone County Developmental Disability Board, and we provide services and supports for people with intellectual and developmental disabilities here in Stone County, also Taney and Christian counties. Throughout the region, we serve about 250 people. It's so important for us to have these services for our community because it really helps to make it be a place where people want to move to, people want to stay here because they do have those supports for their loved ones.
Thanks to the REDLG program, White River helped make the board's dream of their own well-needed facility a reality.
So we're currently renting space from the New Testament Christian Church, but we are really outgrown from this space. We've gone from 3 staff 3 years ago to over 50 staff today. So we were fortunate enough to hear about the REDLG loan through White River Valley Electric Cooperative and USDA, and that allowed us to apply for $2 million of interest-free loan for a 10-year term, and we were awarded that full amount. And otherwise we would be paying tens of thousands of dollars in interest over the course of that time frame.
The board's new 5,400 square foot facility will provide offices, training space, meeting and boardrooms, and room to grow in the future.
White River was very supportive in this process in that it is very difficult to manage a government loan, so it was really helpful to have their staff come up alongside and really walk us through what USDA was looking for, what kind of projects fit in line with that. So if we weren't able to participate in the REDLG program and have that interest-free loan, we would be able to build the building, but it would take away from the dollars that we could spend on services and supports for people with intellectual and developmental disabilities in the area.
Once REDLG loans have been repaid, the cooperative may take a portion of those funds to establish a revolving loan fund used to make low-interest loans for up to $350,000 for projects and businesses that contribute to the long-term improvement of the local economy.
Pro-Tem is located in southern Missouri off 125 highway, and it is a town of about 400 people in a 40 square mile radius. We officially closed on the Pioneer store November 17th of 22. Before me, it was 3 generations that owned the store and stayed in their family since the 50s. And it's important because it's the only place in town, for one, and 2, it provides everything that most of the people need in town, keeps them from going to other places, making a 45-minute trip to Branson, 20-minute trip to Theodosia. We are also known for the Pro-Tem sandwich. Everybody in southern Missouri knows about the Pioneer store sandwiches. And then we do Hunt's Brothers Pizza. We'll do about 250 to 300 pizzas a week on average. Oh yeah, we have the post office. And the post office has been here since 1957, I think.
Due to the Pioneer store's age, location, and revenue, conventional financing wasn't a viable option. Luckily, helping save the Pioneer store was just the kind of thing for which the revolving loan fund was intended.
It gave me the ability to finance the store at a low rate, save me 5% interest year over year, and the ability to have a lower payment comparative to paying twice what I'm paying now gives me more cash on hand for operating expenses and other things that I need throughout the month. There's no doubt in my mind that the store probably wouldn't be in operation unless I had the funds available to me through White River to operate the store.
Sure, when people think of their electric cooperative, power is the first thing that comes to mind. But today, White River Valley is also empowering our communities to ensure that rural America stays vibrant and flourishing, and that our members have every advantage and opportunity that those in urban areas have.
I think that White River steps up and helps their community because that is just part of the core of who they are as an organization. I think that they have just got a culture of wanting to be within the fabric of the community.